Well, welcome this morning to Money Monday, to our Monday Mastermind. It is going to be a wonderful program this morning. We have for our trainer none other than Mr. Michael Huggins, Money Michael, as we like to call him. For those that are new to our group or haven't participated with us a lot or haven't met Michael yet, first of all, I feel sorry for you for not having met Michael. He is a fantastic leader in our community and a good friend, and he's got a fantastic sense of adventure, and that led him from working at an oil change shop and a tire change shop and paying down school debt and trying to eke out a living, and he applied the things that he learned with Renatus. He got a whole new mindset, and it raised him up to last year the highest producing income earner in Renatus, just from the marketing. And he's also a heck of a real estate investor. He's got strategies that have worked, and he knows the things that work for both marketing and real estate investing and how to improve people's lives. He is a great motivator, and here to motivate us today is Money Michael. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Fantastic. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Ron. Thanks for setting this up. Good morning. Welcome, Renatus Nation. Hey, it's a holiday and you're still here. That shows me you're dedicated. I'm dedicated too. Right on. Thanks, Ron, for putting this together. All right, let's get to this. January 21st. Here we go. Did you guys see the lunar eclipse last night? Holy cow, that was awesome. Okay, let me switch over here. I got a couple quick announcements for you. And while we're getting everything started, pulled up here, send out a message to some of your IMAs and your teammates and just remind them, hey, average people sleep in on Monday when it's a holiday. People who are going after their dream don't sleep in, so get up. Get on the call. Let's get going. Okay, one thing I want to do is remind you guys about our music video mashup. And we're going to watch one real quick. Real quick. I'm going to watch this one. All right.
Daydreaming in a sketch of mine, sitting in a waiting game. Wrapped up in losing time, but I'm planning on getting around to it. Maybe tomorrow. Or the next day. You got the brains, yeah, you got the mind, but you hesitate to leap. Say it with me now. I will work harder, I will be stronger. Believe me, I can make a change. The time is now to live out. I know you know how. Tomorrow's built today. I will be greater, I will be greater. I will be greater, I will be greater. I will be greater. Heavy feel, ready to face that. Heavy action, ready to take. Reaching out, believe me, I can make a change. I can make a change. I will be straighter, I will be straighter. I will be straighter, I will be straighter. I will be straighter. Like soldiers pushing forward, rising into the city. We're taking forward. Check it, my life is mine to mold. I will rise with my eyes on the prize of gold. I'm critics who mimic, despite my goals. My vision is to rise, be alive and full. Team, I will believe, I will defeat.
That's what I'm talking about, guys. What a ton of fun. So now we get an opportunity to make another one for this year, for 2019's Nationals, with Game On being our theme. This is going to be awesome. So get out there, get recording, spread the love. This is going to be a ton of fun. All right. Now let me switch over to PowerPoint real quick. All right. And we got more people showing up. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome, everybody. So actually, before we do PowerPoint, let's do this real quick. Real quick. Here we go. New. So as a reminder, because you know most of us, all we need is really just a friendly reminder, is that the cutoff for having your video submissions is February 17th. So you can send your submissions to customer service. Woo! Start thinking about all the fun we're going to have and start sneezing. Customer service at myrenatus.com or j.stark at myrenatus.com. Okay, we're doing music video mashup. It's going to be a ton of fun. Obviously, you saw in the example today, you could do it by yourself. You could do it as a group. You could do it highly produced. You could do it with a crappy flip phone. It doesn't matter. The key is having fun. Having fun, promoting, goofing around. Cool. Cool. Thank you, April. All right, and in case you don't remember where to find your music video mashup, allow me to demonstrate. Let me just show you real quick. So you're going to log into your business center. There we are, business center, logged in. You're going to come into the communications tab. And you're going to go down to corporate emails. And inside of corporate emails, we're going to go to the date 11/22. So you're going to hit next. And it's 11/22 right here. Renatus Rocks music video. Click on this. And here is all the info that you need. Click right here to download the music. Click right here to upload your video. Oh. Okay, great. I'm so glad we did this together, guys. Upload it to Dropbox instead of emailing it. Okay, so record. Here's our best practices guidelines for everybody. Remember to record in 1080 and in landscape, not portrait, landscape. Please sing along with the song playing in the background. Submit as many clips as you would like, the more the better. Get pumped and be creative. With hundreds of submissions, not everything will make the final cut. The music can be found right here by clicking this link. Really? Just like that. You can upload the Dropbox here. Upload submissions by February 17th, and by submitting your videos, you're agreeing to give Renatus permission to use your face, your pretty face. Here's where you will submit. Okay, and here's where you can find other music videos. Here's the lyrics. Pretty awesome. And it looks like some people are already uploading them. Awesome, guys. Way cool. Francis Matthew, Ryan, and Laura. You guys are awesome. All right, we'll keep uploading. The music is right here. It's pretty badass. If you're not awake yet, now you are. So that's where you're going to find it. So you're going to go to emails, click on your corporate emails, go to February or November 22nd, and then follow these two links to get the video or to get the music, to get the lyrics. The lyrics are also right here. Boom, 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 boom. Have a ton of fun with it, guys. And then also while you're in this portion of your business center, you can also resend. You go back to emails, and you can send it in your inbox as well. Just hit next, find the one you want, this one over here, and click to resend. Or if you got a brand new person on your team and you're like, oh, you didn't get the email yet? Well, hot diggity damn, let me just send it to you. Sent to alternate. Okay. All right. I love learning. Well, now everyone knows. Now we all know. That's where we'll get the music video content. Any other questions about the content, the music video, how to do it, how to submit it, what's expected of you? Preguntas más? Okay. Right on. Well, let's just keep moving forward. The other thing I want to quickly remind you of is our upcoming money-making opportunity, which is March 9th. On March 9th, we're going to be doing the National Intensive. Do you guys remember who the instructor is? It is none other than Mr. Garrett Gunderson. And we're going to be doing the class on wealth acceleration. Wealth acceleration. So some people are like, well, I don't even have any wealth to accelerate. Why should I watch this class? We should come watch it because you need to learn how to get the wealth and how to accelerate it. He talks about the mindset of the wealthy. He talks about how to get there so that you can actually hit the numbers that you want. So the info for this National Intensive is March 9th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Okay, and there's going to be an epic or a 5 pillars, 4 pillars, whatever, around 11 a.m. Mountain Time. So if you need someone else to be presenting that to your guest, well then just keep the video streaming and we'll get that presented to them. If you feel like the local presentation and the people that you have in your office do a great job, then turn it off when we start the stream and do your own presentation. Get that going and sell some combos. Build a team. Let's get some more sales going. Garrett Gunderson, just in case you guys didn't know, is a New York Times best-selling author. New York Times. There are some people who will only listen to an instructor because they're a New York Times best-selling author. So make sure you're letting people know that the person who's going to be training them that day has some incredible accolades. He's got 2 books, I believe, on New York Times, Killing Sacred Cows and What Would the Rockefellers Do? Also, 5-day weekend. The guy's prolific when it comes to writing. So build for this, March 9th. So how many Saturdays away is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 more Saturdays. 7 Saturdays away. So start organizing your events. Start finding a spot to rent if you need to do that. If you already know where you're going to be hosting it, then go start getting your equipment ready. Get your projectors and your flyers and get your chairs and get everything ready. It's time to build for this event. Now, it's up to you whether you want to charge or not. There are some people who are going to charge $50, $100 to attend. There are going to be some people who make it free for their guests. There's 3 main ways that people build for these kinds of events. Everyone pays. Okay. Everyone pays. I think we're going to probably adopt this one here in Denver. We're going to do the everyone pays model. It's $50 per person, but it's also going to include a lunch, a catered lunch. So we'll have lunch in. So think about this. If we put 50 people in the room, it's $2,500. If we put 100 people in the room, that's $5,000. You could definitely cater a lunch and pay for the venue, pay for the projectors and everything, get it all taken care of. Another way people do it is they'll do IMA's pay with unlimited guests. Now, I've seen anywhere from, $25 all the way up to $150. If you pay $150 to host this event, are you going to invite people more diligently? Are you going to make sure that the event runs smoother? You're going to be on time. You're going to stay late. You're going to help fellow IMAs. So consider that. Consider getting with your team and saying, hey, what if we keep it free for our guests and we absorb the cost? Or the third most common one is they just treat it like kind of like a house tour or a casual game, and it's just free for everybody. Free for all. Free for all. It's really hard to cater lunches and do different things like that when it's free for all. However, depends on what you're trying to do. I know here in our Denver community, when we cater in the lunch and everyone stays in the room or stays in the building, of course, there's a couple levels. So some people go to the lobby, some people go to the top and hang out. But the key is while the food is there, no one needs to leave the building so we can carry on our sales conversations. We can move people closer to the buying decision. We can answer more questions. We can share testimonials. The relators start grouping up together, and the directors start grouping up together. Executives start grouping up together. And now all these people are sharing their perspective, sharing their ideas. And so for us, having fun, having food, having lunch really helps us make sales and making sure those orders get in by the end of the day. So we usually opt for option number 1. Everyone pays. Well, also when everyone pays, people stay for lunch. They don't leave at lunch. They don't leave for a break. They pay attention. They're not on their phones. So that's what's going on in my mind. Any questions about this upcoming event, March 9th, what we can do to maximize it? Okay, so a couple things you can start doing is creating an Eventbrite page and start promoting this. If you're going to be hosting it at your office, streaming it, then you can still sell tickets. With Garrett being a New York Times best-selling author and all these other things, it's going to be super easy to promote it. You just got to go and do it. Get on Meetup, say, hey, make a Meetup page about it and start driving more people to your event. I hope all of you guys that are putting your meetups and your Eventbrites all over the country, that you're at least putting them in your markets also. If you're only putting them in my market, that is silly. You should be building up your area also, because the more your guests can meet you and the more your combo holders can meet you, the faster they want to get 5-star. So build this nationwide. That's good. That is good. All right. No questions. Okay, well, let's just move right along then. Glad you guys are all here. Make some Facebook posts about this as you're getting closer, especially if you have business pages, Facebook live streaming from your business page, different stuff. Promote, promote, promote. Here's a quick side note I just thought of. This is what Jim Rohn used to say. There are 3 skills that changed his life. 3 skills that changed his life. Now, do you remember he went from broke as a joke to millionaire status in less than 6 years, and this was in the 60s, selling health potions and pills and stuff. Like, guys, he made $1 million doing that. $1, $2, $5 overrides. Come on, we got 10,000. So here are the 3 skills he said that changed his life, turned him into a millionaire. Skill number 1. Sales. The first skill that changed Jim Rohn's life is sales. Understanding how to move a product or move a service, find a customer, have a conversation. Number 1 skill that changed his life. Number 2 skill that changed his life. Marketing. How to write an ad. How to generate more leads. How to make something compelling. We're going to put in here next to marketing, we're going to put recruiting. Because if you can inspire action, that's really what it comes down to in our world. Marketing, recruiting, sales, recruiting. And then the third skill, he said, that paid him big money. This is that big money skill. Promotion. Promotion, that big money. Turning events into big promotion opportunities. Learning how to promote people, learning how to promote things, learning how to promote ideas and events, how to promote products and books and services. Promotion. These 3 skills changed his life. So I'm glad you're here, developing your skills. Sales, marketing, and promotion. So promote this event, promote your people, promote your 5 stars, promote your volunteer team, promote new classes, promote events. Get better promoting. There's a little saying that goes along with this. It says, early to bed, early to rise, work like hell, and advertise. Early to bed, early to rise, work like hell, and advertise. That's your job. That's your role. That's what you get paid for in this organization. So get up on it. All right, now. There are no more questions about our next 2 events coming up, February 17th and March 9th. Let's transition into some training now. Let's switch it up here. Oh, yeah. Sweet. PowerPoint. Ta-da. Share. There we are. So when we left off, this is what we had talked about last time. We were talking about our culture, what we're working on. There we go. Remember we talked about everyone's on different paths. Growth is modeled and expected. We keep others growing. Right? This is the culture that we're working on and creating. Okay. Well, the next piece to this. Oh, we got some questions coming in. That's right. That's right. Pack the house. Promotion equals edifying and our advertisements. Correct, Stephen. You got it. It's just getting the word out there, whether it's flyers, whether it's Facebook Live videos, whether it's whatever, ads, networking, borrowing people's stages, texting, one-on-one, I don't care. Just get out there and build. It's up to you. It's up to you. Okay, now we're going to get into the next 3 invaluable laws of growth. This is from the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by John Maxwell. And now we are on to the law of design. The law of design states that to maximize growth opportunities, we need to develop some strategies. So let's talk about that. Either if you don't make a plan, someone else will. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. So here are a few simple plans and life lessons. Let's make sure we understand them real quick. Life is very simple, but keeping it that way is difficult. Now we're talking about the law of design. So we're designing our life. We're designing our business. We're designing our culture, designing our office. We're designing our day. We're designing. So making those plans according to your values and keeping them simple. Something like this. If someone's asking you, what is your life plan? What's your life lesson? Tell me this design that you have for your life. Here's a few questions. Can it be received easily? Can it be repeated easily? And can it be transferred strategically? Like what if someone else needed that life lesson? Can you pass it on to them? Now, here's what's crazy is people will spend more time designing their vacation, designing some sort of trip than they do designing their life and their career and their business. So let's spend that important time designing. Okay, life is not a dress rehearsal. So there's no practice. We just got to show up. We just got to do. One other thing is to plan on your resources taking more than expected. Doubling your money, doubling your time, and doubling the energy it takes to execute your plans and your design. Life comes with neither an instruction manual nor a chance to warm up. It's just time to go, baby. So the key around systems is to develop our strategies. Right? Remember, our systems are what are going to allow us free time. So let's get some strategies going in on that. When we're talking about strategies, we got to remember that our personal growth is a systematic approach. It will happen. It is going to, our growth, it's not inevitable. We do have to force it, but because we're in this environment, I'm going to use the word inevitable if you stick in this environment, okay? And the key is more systems, systematizing your learning, systematizing your experience. That's why we do our Super Saturdays on a regular basis. That's part of the system, showing you how to design your business, how to design your life and your experience. Okay, making sure you're sticking to your priorities. Okay, some people say, I don't have any time. You say, no, no, no. You don't have priorities. Everyone's got time, 24 hours. So make sure we're sticking to our priorities. Okay, and what is the outcome that we want? Is it measurable? Do we know when we achieve it? Okay, and then application, getting in and going. It's now time to act on it. Oh, and look at that. Promote consistency. About promotion. Promote, promote, promote. That's our law of design. Okay, now getting into the law of pain. Did you know that good management of bad experiences leads to great growth? See, too often we think that because it was a bad experience, that's all it was. It was just a bad experience. Instead of figuring out a way we can turn that into a growth opportunity. Well, no matter what, at some point, we're going to be facing some pain in our business. Now, we're not going to get kicked in the head or fall off of ramps, but there's going to be some sort of pain in our growth. So here's a couple truths about bad experiences. I'd really like you to take this screenshot of this. Everyone has them. No one likes them, but few will make bad experiences into positive experiences. That's the truth. Okay, so when you're looking at Scott, his income, or you're looking at James, you're looking at Hugh, you're looking at their income, they all went through some bad experiences. Everyone has them, and nobody likes them. But the reason why they're on top, the reason why their life is going the way they want, is because they turn those bad experiences into positive experiences. They didn't avoid them. They just understand that the law of pain is part of growth. as part of this invaluable growth we're after. Okay, so speaking of pain, there's some pain files. There's some interesting ways we can look and see what pain drivers are pushing our action. There's a pain of inexperience. It says, oh, I've never been through this. There's the pain of incompetence. Oh, I should have seen that coming. There's the pain of disappointment, right? I wish that never happened. There's the pain of conflict, right? Human encounter doesn't always feel good. And there's the pain of change, about not wanting something to happen. Well, there's also the pain of bad health and neglect, right? Losing what you've had. The pain of hard decisions, of maybe perhaps disappointing people or cutting something off. Okay, the pain of financial loss. If I could only get that back. Okay, these are all things that we're trying to avoid, but I'm telling you, they're going to create your growth. Pain of relationship loss, right? Some people are going to grow in a different direction than you. And that's just something that we got to deal with. And in moments that can be painful. But if we understand this, that good management of painful experiences leads to great growth. Okay, a few more. The pain of not being number one. Right? Some people have this deserving. The pain of traveling. Right? When I'm away, I feel this, I feel that. The pain of responsibility. There's so much to expect from me. But again, you can mismanage these and have this yucky side, or you could turn it into a good experience and turn it into growth. A responsibility is a growth opportunity. Now, because we're dealing with pain, here's some ideas that we would like to have you try on. Now, ideally, have you try them on for life, but at least try them on for this week, okay? Choose a positive stance with life. Even though pain, we can quickly and almost ignorantly decide pain is bad, but we know intellectually, we know experientially, pain is good. So try this on. Life is basically good. Choose a positive stance in life. The universe is conspiring in your favor. Things are happening for you, not to you. Try that on. Text that to someone today. Right? If they're down, if there's something negative, say, hey man, life happens for you, not to you. It's happening for you. So what are you going to do about it? Okay, embrace and develop your creativity. Being creative will often show you a solution or show you a new way out or show you a new way there. So embrace creativity. Don't stick into a box. There's so many ways to run this business and create opportunity. And embracing the value of bad experiences. Don't avoid them, but when they happen, don't complain. There's always a positive. So learn from them. Now, making some good changes after your bad experiences. Not just saying, wow, that was a good, I can learn from that bad experience, but what change are you going to make about that experience? Right? Maybe you had a couple phone calls where everyone hung up on you over and over and over. Okay, well, what change are you going to make about that? Are you going to change the initial ad? Are you going to change the voicemail greeting? Are you going to change your approach? Are you going to change your attitude? Are you going to change your script? Are you going to change the time of day you call? Whatever it is, we're making changes. We're not avoiding whatever experience that we did. And then releasing resentment. This is a huge, huge thing. Guys, release resentment. Holy cow. You have to. Big and small things, right? Release the resentment from your neighbor's dog barking. Release resentment from that person cutting you off in traffic. Release resentment from your boss 20 years ago calling you an idiot in front of the group. You got to release it all. You got to release it all. Okay, if it was a bad experience, find a way to make that a positive. Send some gratitude towards it. Taking responsibility for your life. Okay, if something happened, remember it happened for you and not to you. So are you a victim or a victor? Thanks, Tamara. Okay, responsibility. What's your approach? When you think about this responsibility word, what is the first thing? Oh, I'm not responsible. Or is it, yeah, I'll take on all that responsibility, right? The victim or the victor? The truth about being accountable and responsible for one's life is that very few are. No, Chris, I just paused for a sec. I'm gathering my thoughts. That's the truth. The truth about being accountable and responsible for one's life is that very few are. So that's weird. I remember we'll go to parties and, I have a group of friends. We'll be in a new environment and we'll start arguing about who's more responsible. No, I'm responsible. No, I'm responsible. No, I'm responsible. And the host of the party will come out and be like, man, this is the most responsible group I've ever hung out with. You got to be responsible. Take it. Take responsibility. Take it like an honor. Neil Walsh reminds us that life begins and ends. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. So much of our day is being spent trying to stay inside our comfort zone. But that's not where life is. That's where compulsiveness is. That's where unconscious behavior is. Right? Get out of your comfort zone. Try something new. Get rejected. Experience a little bit of pain. It's all good. It's part of your growth. Invaluable laws of growth. All right. Now the last one for today, and we'll wrap this up, is the law of the ladder. Okay, this is wrapping up part 3 of our 5-part series. I'm really glad you guys have joined us today on a holiday nonetheless. Pushing 100 folks on the call today. This is good. Okay, action is rewarded. Those of you who are up here getting this knowledge, it's going in your head, you're going to be able to use it. All right, so the law of the ladder says, character growth determines the height of your personal growth. So when you're looking around and you're seeing top incomers, especially these ladies coming up too, like Wendy and Yaz and Laura, all these 6-figure producers, Wanda and Lily, they're incredible. When we're looking around and seeing these guys and gals starting to produce phenomenal income and results and team numbers, there's a direct correlation to their character as well. So character growth determines the height of your personal growth. And I wish I would have learned this earlier on. Personal growth goes here, character growth goes here. If I would have learned this earlier on, man, I'd be so much better off right now. It's all good. Things are still going great. I'm just saying, I want to emphasize the importance of this. Okay, character growth. Everyone's wondering why. Here's something I want to point out. When I first found John O'Neill, it took me 3 years to make $100,000 in cybernautics. When I met him, he made $100,000 in like 8 months. And I was like, what the hell? What the hell? 8 months, 3 years? This is bullshit. I got mad for a second. I mean, I was happy my guy was making money for sure. But for me, I was like, wait a minute. What's going on? How the heck is he producing this kind of income? He doesn't know Renatus. He doesn't know the comp plan. He was still making money. He doesn't even know the comp plan. So I'm all wondering, what the hell? How's he outpacing me? You know why? Because he developed character. John O'Neill developed character for years and years and years before he was introduced to Renatus, so that when he found something like this, that character growth that he did compounded and allowed for his business growth to just happen. So some of you, if you're doing all the activities, you're doing the stuff, you're making the calls, you're at every event, you're doing, part of it might be we've neglected some character growth. So let's take a look at this. Ambition without guidance creates tyranny. So we do need some guidance. To be a success, we got to think like a success. And the raw value of character is that we are human beings, not human doings. There's a way of being that's going to compensate you. And here's something interesting. Most leadership failures are character failures. It actually wasn't something structurally or functional of a leader. It was their character that caused them to fail. So be thinking about this for a sec. Character matters. Focus more on the inside than on the outside. Your inside, how you feel about yourself and your character and what you're doing. Right? We have our character and we have our reputation. Our reputation is what other people think. Our character is what is actually there. So inside victories precede outside victories. That's what I was talking about with John. Right? He developed his character. He was treating people right. He was valuing people more than money. And so when he started working, money just showed up because he still cared about the people. Our inside development is totally within our control. Spend more time developing. Okay, people matters. Follow the golden rules, and passion matters. Just teach what you believe. Again, when I think back and I look at John O'Neill, this is him. Character matters, people matters, passion matters. The guy's just a great example of one using the Renatus education, but then also bringing his character to his marketing. And if you go and look at the people he's recruited some incredible people, right? Including Mitch Nelson. So, character matters. Now, this one you might have to wrap your head around for a sec. Here's a quote. With one insignificant exception, the world is made up of others. Okay, a few more rungs on the ladders. We talked about character, we talked about passion, we talked about people. Here's another one, perspective. I will value humility above all virtues. Right, staying coachable, staying teachable, staying grateful, having this beginner's mindset. I'm telling you, people recognize it in me all the time. And that's why we're staying number one. I hope you guys notice number one 2 years in a row means number one first year wasn't luck. Okay, and it's because of this being coachable, having this beginner mindset, outsourcing my weakness and be willing to serve others. I'm super willing to serve. Get up early, stay up late, help other teams. This willingness to serve. But some of you are out there struggling because you have a shitty mindset around, well, as soon as I'm fine, then I'll help. It doesn't work like that. Start helping other people. Okay, faithfulness matters. Striving to finish well. Not just starting things, but finishing things. Okay, you don't want to be known as that person that goes around starting things. Follow-through is rewarded. Follow-through is respected. So the stronger your character, the greater your growth potential. So it just depends on the environment, how much you're going to grow, but your character, can't skip it. I'm telling you, some of you out there already understand it, and that's why I'm preaching to the choir. But some of you are like, wait a minute. I'm working harder than more people functionally in the business, but I'm not making money. It probably has to do with something in your character. How you look at people, how you look at your passion. So stick with it. This is what we call climbing with honor. Right? We're not climbing to push people down. We're climbing to bring people up, climbing with honor. We're going up this ladder of success. Beautiful. All right, well, I am so grateful for your time and attention. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to wrap up. When we come back next for Wealth Wednesday, we're going to finish round number 4 of our 5-part series on the invaluable laws of growth. So thanks for being here. Thanks for sticking with this. Get after it. It is time. It is your opportunity. Listen, I got one other announcement real quick. Tonight with the Founders Webinar, we're going to have Mr. Mark Kohler, and he's going to be talking about the 2019 tax and legal updates. 2019 tax updates tonight. Okay, it's at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So check your email. You can share the email with your guests. Okay, you had some guests attend last week. Share the email with your guests. Go get the email link right now and go send a link to your entire team, to all of your guests, and say, hey, tonight, special guest trainer, world-class CPAs, making sure you're going to keep money, keep your bottom line, keep it healthy. You guys are awesome. So promote this event tonight. Okay, guys, talk to you soon. Thanks for being here. You guys are awesome. Money Monday, get after it. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.